What are central banks? A central bank is best described as the lender of the last resort. It is also often called the bank for all commercial banks. When individuals or businesses need money, who do they go to? Commercial banks. But who does a commercial bank go to if it needs money? It goes to the central bank of the country that it is present in. Apart from providing funds to commercial banks whenever they need short-term liquidity, one of the most important responsibilities of a central bank is to provide price and currency stability in the country. Central banks perform this function through actions that control money supply in the economy, popularly referred to as monetary policy. When the economy is running hot, central banks reduce the money supply in the economy. This is termed as contractionary monetary policy. When the economy is undergoing a recession or low growth, central banks stimulate economic growth by injecting more money into the economy. This is called an expansionary monetary policy. Two of the most common tools that central banks use to control money supply in the economy are 1. Setting the general level of interest rates in the country. In other words, increasing interest rates if the economy is expanding too fast, and cutting interest rates if there's a risk of a recession. And 2. Varying the ratio of reserve requirements on commercial banks, which require them to place a certain portion of their deposits with the central bank. Central banks also often serve the function of regulating commercial banks in the country to ensure that banks remain viable enterprises and do not take oversized risks that would jeopardize the entire financial system of the country. For instance, central banks determine the amount of equity or other similar permanent nature capital that banks should hold within their balance sheets. The last point to understand about central banks is that they are politically independent organizations, and hence their decision-making is free from the influence of government. Did you know the Bank of England is the oldest central bank in existence in the world, established in 1694?